coming down to the end now, and if you're still with me after that last video, let's look at this year's highlights. Nintendo had one of their strongest years in quite some time with Pikmin 4, Super Mario Wonder, and Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild is better, but they're both still fun. We had some big name sequels with Diablo 4 and Final Fantasy 16. There was the cool cel-shaded Hi-Fi Rush. Weirdly, 2 different games about exploring the ocean in Dredge and Dave the Diver. The excellent Resident Evil 4 remake. Sorry, Leon, you're not going to win twice. So if not any of those games, what game could have possibly... Baldur's Gate 3. Damn, where did this game even come from? I never played the older D&D games, so it wasn't on my radar at all, but Lairion Studios rolled a nat 20 and just took over my life for months. Where do I even begin? Well, the character creator, obviously. This is only the second game on my list that had one. After getting a tadpole shoved in your eye, you wake up on this weird squid ship being chased through hell by dragons. That's proper metal. After meeting a brain with legs, an angry frog, and a goth girl in a tube, a bossy squid gives you bad instructions and you crash the whole damn thing on a beach and wake up alone. From that moment forward, the adventure is mostly up to you. This game is defined by choice. Shadowheart's right there, but you can just ignore it if you want to. If you don't trust the hand sticking out of the portal, you don't have to help it, and then poor Gale is gone forever. Sorry, Gale. I'm sure someone likes you. That's the ethos of this game. It wants to bring the D&D experience to life as best it can in a video game. There are so many ways you can take things off the rails. We accidentally picked a fight with this shopkeep in the Grove on our first playthrough because my girlfriend kept stealing things. That flexibility for shenanigans is endless. In theory, you'll spend the adventure trying to get this tadpole out of your head, but more likely you'll get sidetracked by the world and the characters. Every corner you stick your nose into has some random quest or at least a bit of loot for you to find. The companions you meet along the way are all fun. Astarion, Shadowheart, and Karlach have all become deservedly beloved. I really like the prickly Lae'zel and the whole wounded warrior thing she has going on. This game scratched that itch left behind by Mass Effect, traveling with a bunch of weirdos and learning their unique stories. Each of your companions has depth and layers that you can peel back if you spend the time to get to know them. And unlike Mass Effect, you can piss these guys off and make them leave if you do something really bad. Again, consequences. Lairion Studios also strove to adapt combat as accurately as possible, using the classic classes and abilities of D&D with some meaningful tweaks to account for the digital conversion. Knowledge of D&D really helps here, and you can min-max yourself to ridiculous levels if you want to. With so many options, it's a lot of fun exploring what different builds can do. And of course, it wouldn't be D&D without choices. Lairion chose to show us the literal dice rolls behind our persuasion and deception checks, and watching them bounce around the screen adds a unique flavor to things. You can talk yourself in and out of a lot of situations. Many combat encounters can be avoided, and many peaceful situations can turn sour if you say the wrong thing. Unlike older RPGs, there's no morality meter here. This game tracks your decisions on a much more granular level. The whole world feels reactive to you, and your journey to Baldur's Gate can change so much. There's so much going on in this game that I think everyone finds something else about it that speaks to them. Me? I fell in love with the psychotic drow Minthara. She has this no-nonsense, pragmatic approach to violence that I find so much fun. I've definitely raided a village or two with her. That's what makes this game so special, that remarkable flexibility. Baldur's Gate 3 is a groundbreaking game that proves an RPG can be good without compromising the experience with microtransactions or online bullshit. Looking at you, Dragon Age. We need more games like this, and I can't wait to see what Lairion comes up with next. Alright, that's my pick for 2023. Let me know down in the comments what you would have picked for this year. Like, follow, do all that fun stuff if you want to see more of me.